Right guys, we're back. Bit of an update. The carpet's in. So it's all hoovered. Rear parcel shelf is in. That's the one out, the grey one. So now we can put the back seats in. We can put the door card on, put this door on with the door card. And then we can start putting the seats and that in and start boxing it up, as you can see. But I think it's a big improvement from all the bloody dog hairs. But yeah, so it's done now, so that's the main thing. And we just crack on and start putting it all back together, and I will return with another update. Right guys, back. The red seat is in, the back seat's in. I think it looks quite good, or I should say very good. I'm very happy with that, with the parcel shelf and that in. No more doggy hairs. So now we're going to put the driver's side, we're going to put the centre console in. We've got a centre console, we're going to stick that in, and then we can put the driver's side seat in, put this door on, and then we can turn around and concentrate on the passenger side. So I will be back with another update guys, but the back seat is in with a red leather. Right guys, a bit of an update on the silver loon. We're in progress of doing jobs on it. Like we're going to put the passenger seat in today, and then we'll put the door cards on, so then she will be fully specced out with red leather. There is a possibility I might have a nice set of red leather 8-way coming, but not until latter part of September. So if they come and they're good, then obviously I will take these ones out and sell these and then put the 8-ways in. But I will keep the pre-facelift door cards because it's a pre-facelift. I had it blue tinted today. I don't know if you can see guys, but yeah, you can see on this one. So I went to the shop today and got the blue tint. My son's not really in favour of it because he thinks it's a bit too dark, but I'll live with it and see what happens. The sat nav's got to go in. We put a new gear, 5-speed gear knob we got off of Dunk. So Dunk supplied me the new gear knob, and what we're going to do with going forward on this one, we put in all the wiring for the parking sensors. Oops, and we've got a bumper with parking sensors, same colour. We're going to change that over, but because it needs a little bit of painting because of the boot lid, etc., I'm going to change the boot lid, put a minstrel spoiler on it, because the minstrel spoiler goes a little bit higher in the middle, and then at the same time this will be painted, the spoiler will be put on, the back bumper will be put on. I think there's a little bit, oh yeah, there's a little bit here needs to be done, and the bonnet, I'm going to put a jag vented bonnet on it because I'm going to mess about with this one a little bit guys. I'm going to put LED rear lights in it. I'm going to put Bolaros on it. I've got a nice set of new Bolaros wheels, so they're going to go on it. And then underneath we're going to do the subframes and that red. So this is going to be like a red because the calipers are red. So we'll do the subframes red, and then we'll put whatever it needs underneath, we'll do obviously, but that's going to be an ongoing project. So that's that. All the doors are on because we replaced all the doors, so they're all on. We put the bigger mirrors on, so we put them on. That obviously shouldn't have them because it's pre-facelift. And we're going to replace these today with the proper rubbers so they come right to the end as well. So yeah, got to put the red armrest in and just box it up inside in general. I was going to change the steering wheel, but because it's got the red stitching in there, I'm going to leave it. I think I'll leave it. It'll match the interior. But yeah, so if you've got any suggestions, guys, please come forward and let me know. And or if you don't like something, let me know. You know, I don't mind. You know, sometimes a bit of input from someone else might trigger something else off. So yeah, so anytime you've got anything you say, oh Dave, I didn't really go on that, it would be best to do this. If I think it's worth it, then I'll do it. But yeah, so please don't feel embarrassed or like you think, oh, I don't want to upset him. But no, I won't be upset. So we've got to put some caps on these mirrors, so they'll have to be painted. The grille has got to have a badge put on it. And I'll tell you what I've got this morning. Had a guy come down this morning, got the same car, got on a 56 I think it is, but he needed jacking point covers and he bought brand new ones, had them all painted same colour as the car, which they're all nicely freshly painted, and they don't fit his car. But old Davey boy helped him out, because obviously I went through my box of jacking point covers. He come down this morning and we managed to sort him a set out. I was going to give him some money for these because they're expensive and he painted them, but he didn't want to. Steve Rawlins, nice guy, he didn't want them, so he was happy with giving me them, and I gave him a set that he's got to get painted. But he was happy because he'd been trying, I think he tried 2 or 3 people to get some, and when he was getting them, they weren't fitting. So, but anyway, he's sorted now, so that's good. So yeah, so that was that, guys. I'll tell you what I did put in it down here for the triangle. So when this car's done, this car really is going to be fully equipped with every extra that it could come out of the factory with back in 2002. You know, you'll have cruise, sunroof, xenons, parking sensors, sat navigation, sunroof if I hadn't already said that. So yeah, and the exhaust needs a good clean up, but that's quite a nice exhaust from this. It's got all the boxes on, but I have got the bit for the centre without boxes. So when we change the sports cats over, I won't be doing that. I'll give that to my mate Mark, because he got the lift, he can do it up in the air, unless he lets me do it. But we'll put the centre exhaust section without the boxes on, so it'll have a little bit more of a grunt, because at the moment it's no noise at all, which some people prefer, but I do like a little bit of a grunt. Don't want it all banging and noisy, but a nice little rumble, I do like that. So yeah, so that's that, guys. It looks like, looking at these could do with a bit of a rub down and a freshen up. And the wheels, as I said, I'm going to put Bolaros on these. Put a nice set of Bolaros on. And the seats, obviously, as I said, the sat navigation system's going to go in. I've just noticed that the little vent covers ain't got the floppy wheels to go backwards and forwards, so we've got to sort that out as well. Armrest has got to go on. So yeah, so once we've boxed all this up and the armrest and all that door and the door cards on, I'll show you the finished article. So I will return. Right guys, she's virtually done. As you see, all the seats are in, door cards are on. Just needs a good hoover now and a bit of a clean. Still got to change the rubbers, but they're got to be dug out. So we put the original radio back in for now, because whoever had the car before went a bit silly under there with the wires, and one of the plugs which powers up that unit, that new unit, it's been messed about with. So I've got to try to get the plug, the smaller plug, and see if I can get someone pretty good with auto electrics, because it's not a strong point of mine, and splice it in. That's all it needs to power the unit up. So we're looking to that now. But main thing is the interior's in. It was, the armrest is on. So she's virtually done. It was a pain in the backside, I'll be honest with you. I suppose working out here don't help. I adjusted the doors so they close a lot better. We put the stuff back into the boot, so that's all done. So that was that. This door was sticking, but it lines up a lot better now. I've adjusted that, so that's nice. So basically these have got to go on, and the caps for the mirrors have got to go on. And then that's it for that side. It's to do with the stuff underneath then, and the back bumper and a little bit of paint. So basically the paint side is going to be this, from that line there down, the back bumper and the bonnet, sorry, the boot lid, and the spoiler
and the bonnet,
with the jag vents in, and then we can put the bowlers on and that. So yeah, so this, and the LED back lights. So yeah, so she's getting there. I suppose I've got too much going on really, but yeah, so that's it for today, guys. I'll be honest with you, because clouds are starting to come over, and I said to my boy we better call it a day now. So I'm gonna go and park this silver one up, and then go indoors and have a bloody lovely cup of cha. That's what I fancy, a nice cup of tea now. So yeah, so that's it, guys. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. But I'll see you on the next one.